Hello, this is Brian Kilcourse, Managing Partner at RSR Research, along with my other partner, Steve Rowan, the co-author of this year's study on the retail store, From Apocalypse to Renaissance. And of course, that's a statement from us, but it is a question for everybody else because there's been so much discussion about whether or not the stores are dying. RSR's belief is that it is not dying, but it is in need of a remodel. And that is generally the feeling that retailers have based on what we found out in this new study. But let's take a look at what the issues are first. The first question that we should be asking ourselves is what's wrong with the old model? Well, in a nutshell, it's pretty straightforward. When you think about the consumer's path to purchase, a demand is triggered. We explore the possible solutions. We select the solution that's most appropriate for us. We purchase it, and then sometimes we talk about it. And demonstrably, in the old days, before smart mobile devices in particular, all of these things would happen within the four walls of the store. We had some need in our lives, and so we'd go to the store, we'd take a look at the possibilities, we'd pick the ones that made most sense for us, we'd walk them to the front stand, we'd check them, and we would usually carry them to the cars ourselves. That was a typical experience. Shopping was mostly a physical experience. The path to the purchase was really from the front door of the store to the POS checkout stand. We all understand this. This is what we've lived with since the post-World War II times. However, with smart mobile, things changed dramatically. And this started in 2007 with the introduction of the iPhone and carried forward in 2009. And what's interesting about those times is we all remember that that was right in the heart of the Great Recession. So consumers were trying to make the best use of their discretionary dollars, and they use their smart mobile devices to inform their purchase decisions. So a need might be triggered, typically in our daily lives. We would explore the possibilities, oftentimes digitally. We might even make those selections digitally, although sometimes we'd just go to the store that said that they had it. And then we would make the purchase, hopefully at the store. And as a matter of fact, statistics prove that still 90% of all purchases happen within a store. And then something new would happen. We would talk about it, typically in social media. But easily two of the four of these, and maybe even three or four of them would happen in the digital domain, even when the consumer had every expectation to go to the store, as they do 90% of the time. So shopping today really happens in both the digital and the physical worlds, and these work together in harmony. The store is an optional part of that experience. We all know that we can order direct to our homes if we want to, but many of us still go to the stores for a variety of reasons. So according to the new research that we just completed, it was published in August, and again, the name of the study is the 2018 Retail Store From Apocalypse to Renaissance. The future of the store isn't looking like what we see on the right. It isn't that dreadful apocalypse view. It's really something more like this. A consumer is walking into the store with their smart digital devices. They've already taken a look at what's available and what styles they might be interested in, what price point, what are the value attributes of the products they're looking at, and then they go into the store to experience it firsthand and purchase it. So that is the new world of the retail store, at least according to our study. And winners, those retailers that overperform their competition, have really turned a corner on this. When you think about the total shopping experience, they're not merely accepting the consumers are shopping in the digital domain to complete their purchase in the stores, they're actually encouraging it. So they're really turning the stores into a multi-capability nodes with a brand fulfillment network underneath it, helping them to complete the purchase. Buy online, pickup in stores getting to be quite common. Extended aisle and ship to home, of course. The store is closer to the shopper than a regional distribution center might be, and so therefore it is the forward positioned inventory to help complete those customer orders, no matter how they began. In addition, operational costs can easily be aggregated inside the store, and they can be driven down through process optimization. So retail winners understand this, and they are aggressively pursuing these activities. So when we ask winners and others what they think the future of the store, you can see that winners have a pretty positive view of the stores. They have a number of different viewpoints. All of them are pretty harmonious. First, it will be one of several ways for consumers to shop the brand. It might also be the primary face to the customer. For over half of winners, It will remain the primary point for customer order fulfillment, again, for over half. And almost half of those retailers say that some major redesigns will be undertaken in order to help reinvent the stores to accommodate these new roles. You can see that average and underperformers aren't nearly as sure. The one that they feel the best about is that it'll be one of several ways to shop our brand, and less than half of them say that. And the numbers drop off significantly after that. The one thing that average performers and underperformers and winners all agree on is that the stores will not lose their importance to consumers. Only 13% of all retailers felt that way. So thank you for listening to this little tidbit from our study. We encourage you to take a look at it. Our research is always free to you. All you need to do is sign on to www.RSR Research and take a look at our benchmark studies and download this one. It's absolutely free to you, and we will respect your privacy. So thank you very much for listening. We look forward to hearing from you soon.